wanna be down with the king.
It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, Work Done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the king.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
Welcome into a Tuesday on the Sports Kings, on Sports Kings Live, by the way. Don't forget, we're on Spreaker.com. We're also on the Spreaker app via your Android or your iPhone device or your Apple device, whatever it may be. You guys can catch us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live, as well as our email address, sportskingslive@gmail.com. All right. It's Tuesday. Didn't have a lot of things to catch our attention today or last night. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze this damn turnip and see if we can get some blood out of this thing. By the way, I'm Big Mike.
No doubt.
That very enthusiastic you heard is Rob Calloway. And we are the Sports Kings. We're going to try to do this thing today. Here's a good question for you, though, Rob. Yeah. You're like an old man now, dude. You go to bed at like what? Like 9:30?
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean, no NBA basketball. Yeah, I've been in the bed 10. I mean, because I've been having to get up early, man. So, like this morning, I was up at 4:30. So yes, I went to bed by 10 something last night. But it just depends. If it's a good TV night, must see TV. I hang around.
Like what's a good must see TV night for Callaway that doesn't include sports?
Well, coming up this Sunday, Power will be back, so I'll watch it because I just don't watch like TV shows back to back to back to back. So, a good night for me might be if I can. Let me see. You know what I really like? You know what probably my favorite show is that comes on TV?
What, Duck Dynasty?
No. Even though I like that, and I like Swamp People.
Jesus.
But, dude, the TV show Unsung that comes on TV One, like, dude, I love that TV show. I love that show. I mean, but they only show maybe 10 a season or something like that, and when they go away, they gone for about 3 or 4 months. And they come back. But I like that show. It's funny that you say that because I was just having this conversation earlier today at work. Like, if it's no sports on, like I might only see 30 minutes to an hour worth of TV and be good with it. I mean,
you are like an old man.
What I'm just saying is, it's just not a lot of shows that I like. I mean, and a lot of the shows that I did, like they don't come on TV.
I mean, you have bad TV taste, dude. if all your favorite shows get canceled, that means your TV taste is terrible. Like I like shows that are long-standing. Game of Thrones is long-standing. Great show.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I was one of those, big-time HBO original programming. I was one of those dudes. I mean, you say I got bad TV taste, but Sopranos was the best show probably ever come on TV.
Oh, hold on. We've got wait a minute. Oh, it's what? Who is the what?
Yeah, I love The Sopranos. I have every season of The Sopranos on DVD.
Yeah, has anyone ever heard of The Wire? Hands, anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
No, but that's what I'm about to say. I watched Oz. I watched The Wire. I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. I watched Entourage. Like those were the shows that I really make sure that I watch every week.
By the way, they're all canceled, by the way. Right. By the way, you just named a bunch of shows that are canceled at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta progress, man. You gotta move on to what I mean? Like I understand you into this power thing, but that's like the ratchet side of you that you try to suppress sometimes, but you can't help it because the ratchetness is just too powerful.
I can't forget about Empire, like shows like that.
There it is. Double dose of ratchetness.
But I'm saying, like a show like Game of Thrones, right? Like, because I've never watched it, like I'm just not one of these people that's like, this Sunday I see you tweeting about it, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get into it because I have no idea who anybody is.
That's the thing. Yeah, you can't do that with this show. This is one of those shows that you can't jump into because like you'll be like I'm the reason that my old lady had to spend a whole day into the next day basically over midnight binge watching Game of Thrones because you're not about to sit down with me and start asking me a bunch of questions, asking me to recap 2 seasons for you while I'm watching this episode. No way in hell. Bye. Be quiet. Go upstairs, watch something else. Go watch, your DVR Scandal or whatever was on. I'm done. No. So she did what rational people should do. Just binge watch. Speaking of binge watching, I did some binge watching this weekend. Not like I wanted to. Blackish. I think I saw the first episode of it, and it didn't really strike me as something that I was like, "Ooh, this is hot." But with nothing on, I was like, "Yeah, let me give this a spin." And yeah, it's all right. It's cool. It is the funny thing about it though. It's not the main characters that make the show. It's like they got a little girl. Have you ever seen it? You seen the show?
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson and Diana Ross's baby. What's her name?
Right. And Larry Fishburne. What is that girl's name? From Girlfriend.
Yeah, Joan.
What is Tracy Ellis Ross.
I'm glad you watched the Girlfriends too. You a man after because that was my. I used to date this girl that looked just like Tony, dude. The chick that was Tony. Yeah, she looked just like her. Anyway, so I on demand they take like some of the episodes off. I guess they can't store all the episodes. So I saw what they had all the way up until the season finale. It was pretty fun. It was some funny stuff. But the little girl is hilarious. The little girl with the glasses, she is bananas. The mama, she is crazy. Like I like her in everything. The chick that plays the mom with that big voice, I don't even know her name. She was one of Will Smith's aunts on the Fresh Prince as well. Yeah, she is hilarious. And the homeboy, the dude, the comedian. I don't know his name either, but he works with Anthony Anderson at the advertising agency. Funny as hell. Like those 3 characters, they're not even the main characters. Like Anthony Anderson's kind of corny in it to me, and Tracy Ellis Ross. Did she have a stroke or something? Like what the hell's wrong with one of her eyes? Like she's always had those big old eyes, but one of them is like half closed now. Yeah,
but not all the time. Not all the time. It depends on like where you see her. Like I mean, because in Girlfriend she wasn't like that.
That's what I'm saying. Did she have like I don't know, but yeah.
No, her eyes might be too big. But you know the oldest daughter on the show.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Who is that? I've seen her on something before.
That was the little girl from Dr. Dolittle. That was Eddie Murphy's daughter. The little girl. Remember, she was a little girl in Dr. Dolittle.
Kyla Pratt's little sister. Yeah. But she's been on like those Disney Channel shows too, though. That's where I currently remember her from. She had like those Disney Channel shows. So yeah, that's a pretty good lookout. Modern Family, always. I never catch it live, or not live, but the day it comes on, never catch it. But via like I don't even DVR it, but on demand. That's one of the funniest shows of all time because everything about it is wrong. They got like a little. You remember they tried to experiment with having like adding a black dude real quick. It was Kevin Hart. And
Kevin Hart. Yeah, he was the neighbor.
Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Just keep it. Like, we got a Hispanic in there. Let's keep her. Gloria. Keep her. She'll cover all the minorities. And then Lily, the baby.
Because they got the gays.
Yeah, they got the gays. They got the Asians. Yeah, everything's good. Whatever. You don't need a black.
But I ain't going to lie. Right around that time, like if Kevin Hart just hadn't taken off the way he did, I'm sure he would have been on this show. That dude just ain't had time to do that.
Yeah, but it didn't really fit. He didn't really have a character. He was like Phil's sidekick.
No, it was like weird. Remember they up in the tree?
Right. It was just like it was like they were trying to force a black dude on us. It's like, look, the show is cool. You know what I mean? It's cool the way it is. Ain't nobody complaining. Like you say, they got the gays, so you really can't complain about them not being representative of everybody. And then you got a Colombian chick. That's fine as hell. So there's that.
All right. Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to believe Al Bundy could get that.
Hey, he got Peg.
Hey, she was that trailer park height.
Well,
that big hair.
Yeah, let's not convince ourselves that old Al Bundy wasn't getting a piece of Kelly either. let's not convince ourselves that wasn't happening back in the day.
You really trailer parking them.
Well, whatever. I mean, they wasn't real family. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, ain't like he was the dad from Seventh Heaven. Which, by the way, yeah, I love how that just went away. Like, as much as I know Bill Cosby did what he did, I definitely know the dude from Seventh Heaven did it, because you know why? He told us he did it. He was on tape. And it was like, yeah, guess what? He molested little girls. And by the way, you know, Bill Cosby raped a bunch of women. It was like it just went away that quick. But, no, whatever. For those of you who believe in heaven, he won't get into 1 through 7 of them for what he's done. So, okay, before we move forward with this foolishness, let's set the show. We already talked about us having really a limited amount of resources today to tap into, but we do have certain things, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that, you know, normally I wouldn't really indulge in, but yeah, we'll try to tap into it. Some NFL stories, a couple of hiring in the NBA. Also, I forgot to mention something as far as the Atlanta Hawks were concerned yesterday. And we're going to have a little fun with some all-time jerseys, a little article that I saw today. Something I wanted to mention about the University of Georgia that I didn't yesterday. And apparently Tiger Woods, we said he was back the other day, but someone's refuting that claim. So
I heard.
We'll get into all of that stuff as the show goes on. And here's the thing, too. Like, if it gets to the point where we're, like, gasping for air, this thing ain't going to be no 2 hours. That's part of the rules of not having rules. It's like, I'm not going to sit up here and, like, you know, strain to get it out if there's nothing left in us. You know what I mean? We'll cut this thing.
Yeah, because we ain't on the clock.
Yeah, damn show. Damn show. We're going to give y'all the best content that we can for the time that we're allotted. And if we don't fill that time slot up, guess what? Lucky you guys. You don't have to sit through a bunch of crap. Okay, we'll get back to this TV stuff in a minute here. As well, don't forget we got on this day our daily look back in the world of sports. That's even kind of short today as well. I must issue a retraction from yesterday. Yesterday, apparently I killed Bruce Jenner's balls.
Oh, yeah, right. And he didn't get them cut off.
Yes.
Yes.
The balls
he ain't for real about that.
They've been essentially transferred from Bruce to Caitlyn. Now,
he ain't for real about that.
Caitlyn,
that's on some old freakish.
Well, Caitlyn Jenner is now the proud owner of 2 65-year-old balls. Wrinkly, old, Olympic-winning balls.
See, because that means he still want to be able to mess with women too. That just.
No, that ain't what that mean. You the one that keeps saying the man is 60 or the chick is 65. Like he made it very clear that what was happening with him is not about sex at all. You know, and here's the thing, dude. Like, I don't even know if I blame him. Because I've said it time and time again. That's a big decision to make. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, Bruce, you want us to go all the way with it? What's all the way mean? Well, we got to cut your balls off. Wait a minute. I just want to be pretty and wear weave and nail polish. I don't want to necessarily have to sit down to pee every time. You feel me? That's going to be weird, too, dude. Like, he's going to, like, because now he's officially a woman. So he's going to be going to the girls' bathroom with a Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I read a story today on TMZ where they were talking about the country club that he belongs to and how in the male locker room, they have all these upgrades. They even have a grill in the male locker room in the eating area, right?
That's weird.
And on the women's side, it's down. You know, it's a downgrade. Really don't have much in there because it's mostly a guys' club or whatnot. And they're talking about how they have these strict rules about ladies being in the guys' locker room, and so they were saying that now, like, that might even create a confusion at the place that he's been a member for 15 years.
Nah, he's gonna go to the ladies' room. What confusion? He ain't gonna be. Well, she ain't gonna be confused. She gonna go to the ladies' room.
He's not gonna be able to hang out with his boys at the.
Look,
he's not
first of
gonna be able
all,
to hang out.
that's weird too, dude. Like, we get through working out, we gotta put our clothes on and leave. Ain't nobody sticking around in the locker room to grill no steak. What the hell is that about? That's ridiculous. Is that something that you would be willing to do? Like, all of us standing around in our towels, we got the shower. Like, you know what? We ought to put some steaks on this grill that's in the locker room. What the hell? Yeah.
They might have somebody in there cooking.
Well, that.